Welcome to the Archaeology and Metal Detecting Magazine Weekly Newscast.
Hi mums and dads, I'm Dave Sadler with this week's instalment of the Archaeology and Metal Detecting Magazine Newscast. Lots to talk about as ever. The first news this week is one I've only just come across, it's just been published today. Ancient pyramid shock, how tombs older than Egyptian pyramids reveal cannibal horrors. Ancient tombs predating the Egyptian pyramids in Giza have revealed a time of prehistoric horror and cannibalism in Stone Age, archaeologists have claimed. Pyramid-like structures hidden across north-central Poland have stunned archaeologists with evidence of blood-curdling Neolithic rituals. These so-called Polish pyramids in the Kuyavelian-Pomeranian region are believed to predate the Great Pyramids of Giza by about 1,000 years. Archaeologists estimate the tombs were built between the 4th and 3rd millennium BC, making them at least 1,000 years older than the pyramids of Cheops. This was a time of Stone Age or the Neolithic, when well-defined cultures were emerging across ancient Poland. You know what I say about lovely pictures? Well, these have got them again. This is an article on the Daily Express website. There's also a video in there as well, showing some of the artistry of Stone Age man. So if this is correct, it could be quite groundbreaking for European archaeology. Obviously we know of pyramids all over the world, the Incan society, ancient Egypt, and of course in China. Not that many known that I can think of. I know there's one or two suggested, but ancient pyramids in Poland. Dzień dobry to all the Polish listeners, of course, and I'm looking forward to learning more about that. Now, a second story. This was only yesterday, in fact, on the BBC website. A prehistoric stone engraved with horses has been found in France. This stone is believed to be about 12,000 years old and engraved with what appears to be a horse and other animals. This was discovered in the... why do people put these words? Are we ready? Angoulême district north of Bordeaux, and it's been described as exceptional. Markers appear on both sides of the sandstone, the National Archaeological Research Institute have said. It was found during work at an ancient hunting site near the I'm not going to pronounce again, station. The Paleolithic stone plate, which is said to be around 25 centimetres long, 18 centimetres wide and 3 thick, combines geometric and figurative motifs. The legs and the hooves can be seen quite plainly on close-up images. As I say, if you go to the BBC website on this, prehistoric stone engraved with horses found in France. I wish we could give you pictures when we spoke, which incidentally may point us towards potentially altering this format for YouTube, so we can include these images potentially in the future, if we can suss that out. See? Thinking while I'm working. Other animals featured on the stone are slightly similar. It could be a horse or a deer. Its distinct shape of the hooves you can see, though, however. Again, there's video on there showing the aerial shots of the prehistoric art. So, yeah, it looks very, very interesting. I know this will also be presented in a public exhibition in a couple of weeks over in France. It's very exciting news there anyway. Next up, an unusual Iron Age burial uncovered in Chaldry. I hope I've pronounced that right. It could be Childry, but we'll go with Chaldry for now anyway. Settlement dating to the Iron Age and the Romano-British period has been uncovered near the village of Childry in Oxfordshire ahead of works to lay new water pipes for the Thames Water Project. This excavation was carried out by Cotswold Archaeology, and it's discovered more than 30 human burials, half of which were buried in Iron Age pits and the remainder from a small Roman cemetery. One of the Iron Age burials of a woman stood out quite significantly. How can I explain this? Basically, it's lying in a west to east direction, with the head at the west, And it seems that the head, the hands, the arms are near its chest, as if you were pushing something away from yourself, and the legs are in what I can only describe as the missionary position. Fantastic pictures of the pit with this particular burial in it, however. Sharon Clough, a osteoarchaeologist, said there was a huge variety of burial practice in the Iron Age. The burial in the pits is fairly common, finding on settlement sites. These are usually placed on their side and in a crouched position, but this example that I've just spoke about demonstrates one of the more unusual or deviant body position. The female has been placed with her arms draped over her head. I do apologise, it looked to me it was though her chest, with her hands together and her legs bent up and her knees wide apart. Her feet have been detached and placed, still articulated, by her right arm. There's also been the remains of a newborn baby found in the pit, and multiple artefacts, one being a pristine bone comb of late Roman date, decorated with xenomorphic and geometric designs. So please pop along again, as I say, and have a Google for the unusual Iron Age burial, or even Iron Age burial uncovered at Chaldry. The big news this week in the world of metal detecting is that of a 30-year-old detectorist popping out and about and coming up with a gold Roman coin, that of Aureus or Electus. The coin itself was a very rare gold coin, weighing about 4.31 grams, and this was in Kent. So let's say Dr. Sam Moorhead confirmed it appears to be the first Electus gold coin reported as being found in over 50 years. This actually went to auction this week. It was suggested that it would raise £70,000 to £100,000. Are you ready? Put your drinks down. The singular gold coin, Roman coin, raised £460,000. Staggering amount. So well done to the detectorists, and congratulations on. Well, it is a life-changing find, isn't it? It's changing for both history and the data that goes alongside that in historical context, but also for the person who found it. Probably wouldn't have to work again. Staggering. I'm speechless at that. It is a once in a lifetime find, and as I say, congratulations to him. Yesterday we had D-Day, the anniversary of D-Day. It was 75 years since the fighting over in France, and there's been a lot of celebrations and remembrance for that. Donald Trump, who's been over in the UK, along with the Queen and many other world leaders, actually paid their respects, and I think a lot of people in the UK, both veterans, people connected to veterans, and people like me also, put time aside yesterday to remember those people who gave their lives for our freedom 75 years ago in World War II. So again, a moment of respect and remembrance for the dead and all those who came home luckily and saved our freedom. Archaeologists have identified the city gate from the time of King David. The previously uncovered gate found in an area last year was cautiously identified to be part of the biblical city of Zer. This, obviously, is over in Jerusalem, Israel. This city gate from the time of King David was discovered after 32 years of excavation in the ancient city of Bethsaida in the Golan Heights Jordan Park, opening up a world of new possibilities, opinions and theories about the ancient landscape of the land of Israel. According to Professor Rami Arav of the University of Nebraska, chief archaeologist overseeing the excavations, he told the Jerusalem Post that the gate was further findings found within the ancient city give the notion that it was possibly that Solomon and David might not have been the sole kings of the Israelite kingdom at their respective times, but instead chieftains of large tribes of Israelites. So again, potential theories around that could be history changing, in fact. So that's me for this week. One thing that I would like you to consider is listening to the All Metal Mode UK podcast this coming Thursday night, which will be the 13th of June from 8 p.m. in the UK. We have a very, very special guest this week, one that I've been told not to come up with any questions for because he'll do the talking anyway. The gentleman our guest this week will be Daryl Miklos. Daryl is from the TV programme Cooper's Treasure. His father, the famous treasure hunter Roger Miklos, who people may know from the 70s and 80s, but this particular gentleman, Daryl, is from the TV programme Cooper's Treasure, which follows the alleged maps generated by Gordon Cooper from his time in space. Very interesting programme where gold has been discovered amongst many other things. So we will have Daryl as a guest with myself and Mike Hare this coming week. That's me. That's your week. Hope everybody's well. Again, please visit our website www.archmdmag.com. Follow us on Twitter or visit our Facebook page, which has 20 to 30 posts a day, keeping everybody abreast of all archaeological, metal detecting and historic news. Thanks everybody. See you soon.
The Archaeology and Metal Detecting magazine acts as a hub for information, offering articles from archaeologists, detectorists and other specialists throughout the genre, featuring many links, event info and news articles associated to archaeology and metal detecting. We also offer professional review services and promotion for books, resources, videos, documentaries, gadgets, equipment and much, much more. The magazine is run by the archaeological and metal detecting community for the archaeological and metal detecting community. So come visit us at archmdmag.com, that's archmdmag.com, and check out information from our media section with all the latest content, news from the Archaeology channel, podcasts and the YouTube channels that feature the now legendary Digger Dawn, the Man with the Hat and Archeo Duck, just to name a few. If you would like to offer an article, link or inquire about other services, then pay us a visit at archmdmag.com and drop us a line.